Hello there, welcome to Golf Genius. My name is Bart Rickard, Manager of Customer Enablement. Today I'm going to show you in this video the basic navigation of Golf Genius and how it is structured. This should be one of the first videos you watch as a new customer. So what is Golf Genius? At this point you probably have a pretty good idea, but simply put, Golf Genius is an event, league, and trip software. It's all cloud-based, all accessed on your browser online, and when you log in for the first time, you will be brought to your home base, what we call your customer center. Before I take you to the basic navigation of Golf Genius, it's important to understand the relationship between events, leagues, trips, rounds, and tournaments. If you look at the chart here, we'll explain the relationship between event, leagues, trips, rounds, and tournaments. As a customer, say you are a head professional at Genius Island Golf Club. Within that customer account, you have your events, your leagues, and possibly your member trips. Within each event, league, or trip, there may be one or multiple rounds of golf within each one. You may, for instance, have a 36-hole member of 2 rounds. Or you may have a weekly league that's played every Wednesday that has 14 rounds. And then within each round, there may be one or more tournaments. What's the competition? What's the game played within each round? Are we playing a skins game? Are we playing a 4-ball stroke play tournament? Maybe we're playing a 4-ball stroke play tournament and a skins game within a single round. Let's get back to your customer center, or as I said before, your home base. In the Customer Center, you'll have access to your master roster, which is your list of members for your club, where you'll be able to view, add, update members, as well as send emails to them. Customer settings are all your settings where you could upload, manage your scorecard, your club logo, your banners, as well as your background images and much more. Your directories, if you end up setting directories and putting them on your club website, they can be managed here as well. Pretty simply put, here you have your ability to create new event, league, or trip. You can clone previous years, previous events, previous leagues, and previous trips into new trips, leagues, or events. Down below is a list of all of your current events, leagues, and trips. You'll see that you can also categorize these. You'll see I created a leagues, a men's events, leagues events category, and I could also add a new category. Now keep in mind these categories are different than your directories. Categories are just a way for you to separate and organize your events, leagues, and trips within your manager account. Directories are for you to separate your leagues, events, and trips for your members when they view the directories to register online and view the public portals. When clicking on a category, for instance men's events, you'll see a list of all of the events that you put in that specific category. And if I scroll down here, I can simply click on men's opening day to view that manager site. When clicking on men's opening day, I'm brought to the manager site for this specific event. It's important to understand that there's 2 parts to an event, league, or trip that you create in Golf Genius. There's a manager site, which you're looking at right here, where you and your staff will go from the admin side to set up and manage that event from the back end. The other side of every event, league, or trip is the portal, which I'll show you here shortly. But specifically looking at the manager site for this event, there's various tabs. You may have the golfers tab where you may add or remove golfers for this specific event. A calendar tab to add your rounds for this event. Your rounds menu, this is where you'll be creating pairings, setting up your tournament formats, printing your scorecards, entering scores, enabling mobile score entry, and much, much more. The event tab will allow you to edit the event profile, maintain course details, set up round robin schedules, bracket tournaments, and multi-round tournaments. So tournaments played over multiple rounds of golf. You can also add or remove event managers here up to the top right. So how do we get to the other side of the event, or as I called it before, the portal? The website where players will go to view the event information, the tournaments, the results, sign up online, photos, and much more. To access the portal, go to the Apps tab and go to this link right here. You're now looking at the event portal for the men's opening day. From here, you can manage, tweak, and edit any types of pages, add new pages, remove tabs, change background images, and much, much more. Now that you're at the portal, the question is, how do I get back to the manager site? Click on the tab, the little gear box here. Click on Return to Manager Site. And you'll see right now we're back to the manager site. Now that I'm at the manager site, how do I get back to the Customer Center? Very easily, up at the top right, click on Customer Center. The last thing I'd like to talk about in this video is how to access and view our knowledge base. Our knowledge base is full of videos, FAQs, help articles, and videos like this to help you along the way. So how do you access the knowledge base? You'll see right here in the bottom right is your orange bubble, and that's where you're going to want to go. The nice thing about our knowledge base is you may, for instance, click on logos, banners, and backgrounds and need some help with it. If you click on the orange arrow, we will automatically compile a list of related videos, tutorials, and FAQs specifically on logos, banners, and backgrounds. If you don't see immediately what you're looking for here, you could always search our library for instance, an optional skins game, in which we'll give you an article on setting optional skins. If you'd rather not search our knowledge base, you can also click on Browse Help Library, scroll down, and you'll see all of the articles, videos, tutorials are all categorized. Maybe you have questions on scheduling and pairings. Do you want to look at a specific FAQ? Or maybe you want to see how do you actually pair by previous results or pairings. Here's your article explained in GIFs, screenshots, and text, and sometimes videos. And that concludes our introductory video on navigating Golf Genius and understanding the basic structure. Good luck!